Greetings, this is the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Willoughby from the-666.com. Owner and CEO of O&E One Nation Earth, trademark, and 666, trademark, globally and worldwide. I am the Antichrist. I bring the doctrine, the hidden Adam and the secret doctrine, the hidden Adam and the secret truth. It's a book I'm going to continue writing, the hidden Adam and the secret truth. Nonetheless, we're going to find in the future, though, that brother's going to turn against brother. We're in the tribulation, the 7-year tribulation. Let's cut to the quick. This whole time we've been in a docile state where everybody's living harmoniously, side by side, learning how to be brotherly, loving, and charismatic, and blah, 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 and considerate of all that. You'll find out the people next to you hate, and they hate you more than anything in the world. But they're going to expect you to like them and accept them and all that kind of shit. And we're talking about the Christians. And they let them be pampered and loved and have everything they want because they don't drink a beer or something. They don't expect you to understand that they're business corrected and business. No, they want to say that they're business owners, and they don't own business because they're prostitutes. So they don't own their business, is what I hear. So, but they want you to feel like that they are still the most elite corporate fucking thing in existence, and they ain't. You're going to find out they need to be shut down and killed, every last one of them, because we hate them. And that should be the end of this message, so it is. And an additional message to add to it is one thing. We don't like them. They don't like us. And that's when the war breaks out. And there will be a war. Christians ain't just going to ride sky high as a big old fucking Hoosier team all the way to the end of the game and the end of the 7 years. Act like they're still ahead by 2 points in the first quarter. And they never were ahead. They've always been behind. Jesus fucked them and fucked everybody when he tried to do what he did instead of just dying for what he did, which was his wrongdoings. And that's what he needs to do again and again, every day, until he realizes he can't do it no more. He still thinks he's going to get out and do the same old shit. As soon as he can just get out, boy, if he can just get out and get back to the top, he can just get back to everything that he was doing and get back to all this other shit. And we're not going to let him do that. And he ain't going to get back out and get back to the top and get back to his other shit. Because he's over with. That's why he's dead. 50 million football beginning says that. This. Mountain Dew, Space Aliens, love it. I'm going to let you know that as I reveal these great truths, much like the one about the Anakim and the Jews today, we'll start realizing, motherfucker ain't even my relative. That motherfucker ain't even my fucking relative. He ain't fucking shit to do with me. And we think that we were married to. I wasn't ever married to her just because some doctor says I was married, or some PhD says I was married means I'm married to her. That don't mean we're married. That means that courtroom says we were married. I don't mean you're married in the eyes of anybody except that courtroom. You got a minister to marry you, so that means you're conjoined for all eternity in the eyes of who? Dead Jehovah? Or dead who? Nobody's married but me and my wife on this earth. And then the ones that I said so. So the other earth walkers and the ones, the handful of people, my elect, are still married to their wives. Johnny Depp still married to me. He is. Except for Amber Heard. Anyway, brother hates brother. On that one. You're going to see it very soon. War break out. Armageddon truly hits. And we all start grabbing sharp and big shit out of our own house, running out into in the streets and fields and start trying to beat someone to death and club them and shake them. That's all we have. I'm going to realize this whole time I've been worried about equal rights and brotherly love and not hurting this pussy-ass Christian's feelings. Because he keeps parading me or trying to put me down and advise me. And every time I have something to say or do, he wants to wait, let me have the authority of the conversation and let you know you're doing wrong. And the right way is the way I'm doing. That's the way authority. That's the way Christians talk to everybody. That's why they talk to everybody. And I don't want to hear any of, no, because you're wrong, because you're this, or you're that. No, because that's this and that's that. No, because that. No, what you need to do is clean yourself up. Quit smoking, quit drinking, and get into, or whatever their fucking choice is. Quit talking to idols, quit talking to spirits. They're not real. They're fake. That's all Christians have been saying my whole life as an idol worshiper. That's all they've been saying. Idols are fake. They're false gods. They're fake. They're just people made up stuff and just made up stuff and wrote it down. There's only one God, and it's Jehovah and Jesus Christ now, because for some reason Jehovah killed Jesus, and then now he picked him to be the big king, and no one understands. But another little parable. How's he coming back for you? Revelations 19 and 11. If you're supposed to already been taken out of here at 3.5 years, or at the big rapture. Still pissed off there ain't no rapture for you guys? Well, there ain't. Now with me. Now then, that's what I gotta say also, in addition to everything I said. Now that being said, many of the Christians are gonna realize they're more of a me. And they're gonna start riding with me and get their mark of the beast. That's what I'm hoping. But while we're all coming together as one, O-N-E, just know there's many of us out here, or many of them out there, that we are enemies with. I want you to just pamper them till the whole end of the 7, then still reign above you, then still give you advice, then tell you how you're doing wrong in your life, then tell you what you need to do, and then just tell you in a straight, clean, fucking rude-ass, sober face that you need to understand that I am loving you by telling you that you have to live your life for Jesus. We're so sick of that. They know who Jesus is. It ain't because I'm a Christian and I'm Jesus' arm. So go to hell. And we want to hear everybody say they like me. So no, they have to say they love Jehovah. No, they got to say they love Paul Wild Jehovah, and they accept him as God in order to survive on this earth in 5 years. It's like the significant point of everything says. At the end of this book of all beginnings, everybody in this book of earth goes to one thing, a phasening. They get wrangled down into an area where they'd only have one thing, to accept Paul Wildcat Hobe as God or die. And that's what they all know they have to do in exactly 5 years. Everybody's trying, the government, or CIA know, because they don't understand there's been 3 videos given to them without them knowing it. And 2 of them was to the wrong people, and 1 of them was to a guy that can't say nothing because he just won't say it. And they haven't given it to the actual CIA that helped me. They haven't given them the pictures of valuable people like Gabriel the Archangel as he walked around down here, looking around, talking about Paul Wildcat Hobe in my kingdom. And I am Paul Wildcat Hobe. In my kingdom, and I am Paul Wildcat Hobe. And he wanted to walk around and kill everything down here. No, he wanted to come into a big secret area where there's 2 scientists and a big old corporate commander camera set up for anything that might appear to sudden movements or sudden anything. Sudden movement gets it. It gets a little glimpse of a camera or something with a sudden movement. Kept trying to do that as much as he could until he got about 3 or 4 pictures of him. Then he found out how he could work his way through all that and through the camera system and appear down here eventually through the own camera system. Then he appeared twice and he said Paul Hobe wants to kill the earth. No, he's trying to tell, yeah, he did. Trying to tell him I wanted to rape everything, destroy everything, and what. And then he had to come back and say the truth because he couldn't get the help he needed because they would have went with the big old anti-raper. Big old anti-rape king, me, the king of the north. And king of anti-rape. The king of anti-rape. And another name in eternity for the Antichrist, or another meaning for the Antichrist in eternity is anti-rape. But he was wanting to do a bunch of shit and he didn't get to. And he don't get to, and he's dead. He appeared 3 times, and the CIA know about it. Well, the NASA, it's kind of like a NASA type NS, not A, but NSB type place. But he appeared for, and they know for a fact every little thing about all of it, all the way to the end, all the way to the very end. And they're trying to ride for the church, ride for Judaism, and get Benjamin Netanyahu in on it, and get the big old thing, and not let me know that they know something. They think that I'm just an idiot down here that don't know, like I'm just a big old lucky raffle ticket winner down here that don't know that I'm going to be God again. I'm still God. I'm still God. But, somebody else want to speak? Yeah, we want to speak. They don't know I'm going to be God for again. No, don't know that I am God. That's what we want to say. Sorry about the big clampering of fucking 9 people trying to talk at the same time through your tongue. Thank you. And they just want to know one thing. Can they understand? Sorry, that's when telepathically, I'm doing this right here personally. And then I got 9 other people trying to do this right here personally through me to help me say the data that's up there through me, so y'all hear that data and not just some guy down here talking. And we all down here trying to jam a big Wi-Fi signal through at the same time. And it's coming through. It's like, it's tongue rolls out. 8 people pulling on the horse in different directions. So that one was that type of stammering at the time. Anyway, that's what I was talking about there. Anyway, Gabriel don't get his way. He's a rat shit, and he died. So Jehovah and Jesus and all of them, they ain't coming back for shit. Don't ever think they will. Jesus thinks my little weakness, a little soft, white, kind. Well, I don't know about King Yahuti. The peak of my new reign, then. So, I'm more interested in knowing what's a little funnel is. That funnel. Yeah, there's a little funnel, and I'll go through that funnel at the end. And that funnel, you got to accept Paul Walcott holy as God, and accept Him and keep Him as God every day of your life. Or you die and go to hell, even in New Jerusalem. That's what they called it, but it's New Jerusalem 666 is what you're calling it. Yeah, New Jerusalem 666 trademark, maybe. Definitely. New Jerusalem 666 trademark. And we got eternal witchcraft planet, witchcraft story planet. All kinds of stuff here from outer space. And anyway, that's all I was going to say. For outer space. And that's not all I was going to say. Didn't mean to burn here. Anyway, we're going to do the best we can, get this up there. And anyway, brother will shuck brother. And all that. And this is the Antichrist Paul Wildcat Holby at the-666.com.